Next is Craftsman Automation. Again, a high quality thinker, a big time multi-bagger, and a high compounder, which moves based on every earnings and a nice move ultimately. Okay, it's kind of late in its cycle, but again, base to base could be done. So it would go into the swing category, as I always say, if the thing is late. But the quality is very nice, and the company is moving every quarter, right? So that's a very good scenario to have, right? So that would qualify for a swing list, but not for positional. Next is Avalon. Avalon would qualify for the swing list, but not the original one. Reason being, it's kind of a bit late, but after every earnings, it is giving a good move, which means that it is giving great earnings for last 3 to 4 weeks. So it is kind of a nice EMS stock, like just after Sirma. So Sirma is also around high. So and Avalon is also close to its highs, and I think it has made the high recently. So it's kind of a very nice breakout after a 1, 2, 3 contraction and a good nice formation. So it would qualify for the swing, not for the positional scenario. Next is Jan Recycling. So after a nice IPO move and then a breakout before the market broke out and then a nice downside move and then a nice breakout that is happening. So it's still early in its cycle, but I'll just qualify this one for the swing list based on base play rather than a full-time positional play. Okay. Next is Seagull. So it's I think it's a construction company. So we'll have to see how this pans out. So it's a nice base. I mean, a nice stage one constellation and a nice handle formation and a breakout that happened and moving towards its all-time highs eventually. But we'll have to wait and see. So it's already moved. That is why I'll just ignore this name. And this is the resistance zone we can see in here. So we'll have to just wait and see how this pans out. And that is why I'll ignore this name at this point of time. If it consolidates and then set up nicely, then we'll look into this thing. But eventually, I'll just put this name into swing scenario. Next is Aster DM. It has been a mega multi-bagger from the IPO base till date. So basically, from the IPO breakout of say this level of close to say 100 rupees, it has made an all-time high of 770 rupees. Right now, also after the earnings, right, it has given a nice breakout and it is giving a nice handle formation. And again, I would put this name in the swing list rather than a positional play, and I'll just move on. Next is Innova CapTab. So it's kind of pre-earnings move that has happened. Yeah, pre-earnings move that has happened. Thereafter, the earnings came, and right now it is breaking out after its stage four decline. A good company into the CDMO segment, so it's trying to start its second innings. So it could consolidate on the right hand side around 200 EMA, and then we can see if it tries to break out or not. So any breakout, any consolidation, if it happens on the right hand side and then a breakout happens, that would be a very good scenario. So it would qualify for a swing list rather than a positional one. So next is KP, and this is KP Group company, so it's into solar and stuff. So a very good earnings has come in this one. So a good one, but eventually it has to consolidate, and it's kind of a bit extended from the bottom. So we'll have to wait and see if the base forms or not, and like that. So a good one. Eventually, it would go into the swing. GRW High Tech, Garware High Tech Films, right? So it has given very good earnings, a nice con call also, I believe, and then a nice breakout that is happening in this name with a very high volume, right? Again, this is late in its cycle. It would qualify for the swing play, wherein if there is any opportunity for the base to form and then a breakout happens, then it would be a very good scenario. So I will ignore this name as positional, but it qualifies for the swing opportunity, right? Next is Thermax. So it is giving a nice move after its earning. So it gave a nice 12.5% top line growth and 18% bottom line growth. So it's kind of an earnings breakout. So after making a nice double bottom, it is giving a nice breakout. So Thermax might qualify, or it qualifies for a swing base formation on the right hand side. So basically, it's a category where if it consolidates on the right hand side and a base is formed, right? And if breakout happens beyond that, then all time high would be open, right? But positional is not possible in this case because it's kind of a very late in cycle, as we can see. So that is why I would ignore this name for positional. I'll wait for the base formation and finally the swing. And then we have again, another candidate which has been a good multi-bagger for the whole of its cycle. If you can see the yearly thing, sorry, monthly thing, so it has been a mega multi-bagger since a very long time. So it has been a very good or great company and a great wealth compounder for a lot of retail investors. So right now also we can see a nice consolidation that is happening for last 2 years, and right now it is giving a nice breakout out of its cup and handle formation. So it qualifies again based on the earnings breakout into the swing category rather than positional.